So what is going on, guys, and welcome back to episode number 11 of the Sunderland career mode, and this is the second upload of the day. So we're kicking off this episode with a home game up at the Stadium of Light up against Stoke City. So Stoke have got a pretty strong side. Waters seems to run rings around me whenever I play against him, whether I'm playing in FIFA 13 or FIFA 14, he just seems to run rings around me. But we get off to a good start here with Key playing a lovely ball over the top to Wickham, and Wickham does very well to deep the ball from Cameron. He should be scoring, but unfortunately a keeper, Begovic, makes a beautiful save there and denies us from getting our first goal of the game, which would have put us 1-0 up. But they do have a very good chance here with Wilson here, but a good save, or I should not say a good save, a cock up basically from Kieran Westwood. But here Larson does very well running down the wing. He does get deep possessed, but he does well to win the ball back, plays a good ball in the box. It comes out to the new signing Ward-Prowse, and he unleashes a beautiful shot there as he scores on his debut in the 40th minute there. And I was absolutely delighted that James Ward-Prowse could score a beautiful goal like that on his debut, and the result of his goal was that we ended up getting 3 points from Stoke, because that was how the game finished, and we ended up winning that game 1-0 with a brilliant goal there from James Ward-Prowse on his debut. So a perfect way to start his campaign and open up his tally at Sunderland. So we did have our FA Cup game away from home here at Rotherham, or Rotherham. We should be beating them anyway, but that wasn't the case in this game. It would do well here to actually win the ball back here with Mandrone. He has a very good shot, but he should be scoring there. And if you don't know who Mandrone is, he is a 63 rated player that I just found in the squad in my youth tide, and I thought I might as well play him just to see how good he is, and he's pretty diabolical. But they do have a good chance here to try and saw the game off, and they nearly do, but Kieran Westwood makes a beautiful save there, and if it wasn't for Kieran Westwood there, we would have been out of the FA Cup to a pretty embarrassing defeat to Rotherham. But the game did actually finish 0-0, but we did then have to play the replay, so that's why we've got 2 Rotherham games in this. Kieran Westwood just clearing up the missing pieces there, and as you see there, it finished 0-0. But then we had our second game, which was up against Rotherham again, and this time we were at the Stadium of Light, so this time we have no complaints. We should not be losing this game, and we get up to very good start. Giacchini plays the ball over to Barini. Barini does very well here, plays a good ball across to Wickham. Wickham should be scoring, but it does get cleared off the line. I thought that was going to go end up in the back of the net, but obviously it didn't. Larson does well, plays the ball to Ward-Prowse. Barini gets the ball, and look at this from Barini. On his weaker foot, blasts that into the top corner, and that is what you call an absolutely scorcher of a goal. I was absolutely delighted when I saw that goal fly into the back of the net, because if you actually look at the replay here, it was what you call an absolute beauty, and I was very ecstatic when that went in. And straight after them kicking off again to restart game, we do very well here through Barini. Barini tackles him here, and he does very well to depossess him once again. Play the ball to Giacchini, plays a lovely ball over the top to Wickham. Wickham controls, beautiful control, and look at that for a finish from Wickham, chipping it over the goalkeeper into the top corner there in the 23rd minute. So we're getting 2 goals in quick succession, and 2 absolutely beautiful goals. And that's why you can see from the title, beautiful goals, because these actually, wow, there's no word that can explain how good that goal there was from Connor Wickham, and I was absolutely ecstatic when that actually went in to, wow, that was just a beautiful goal. But here, Colback takes a throw in, very good throw in to Dos Santos. Dos Santos plays the ball to Cabral, who's just come on, has a very good shot, but a good save there from the Rotherham goalkeeper to deny us from getting our 3rd goal of the game and to extend our lead even more. But a good ball puts into the box. Dawson tries to get up, but unfortunately they do then manage to get the ball clear. But here Ward-Prowse picks up the ball, plays a lovely ball over the top to Larson, and Larson does very well, plays the ball, or has a very good shot I should say, and that was inches wide. That's the reason I put this replay in, because it was so close. That would have been another beautiful goal if that ended up in the back of the net. But here the goalkeeper takes the goal kick, as goalkeepers do, and it was a pretty good goalkeeper kick, but Bennett does very well to win the header here. It comes to Larson. Larson plays it to Ward-Prowse. Ward-Prowse just skips past everyone. He cuts inside. Can he score his second goal? Of course he could. So another beautiful goal there from James Ward-Prowse, and I was absolutely delighted that James Ward-Prowse has made such an impact to the squad, and he's been amazing in the 2 games he's played. He scored 2 goals and 2 very, very good goals from outside the box as well, and I was very pleased with that. Ended up in the back of the net, leaving the Rotherham keeper with no chance whatsoever to get to that. And here we do pick up our last goal of the game with Dos Santos hitting the post. But we do then pick up our last goal of the game, which that give you a clue. We ended up winning 4-0. But Altidore was the one to get it. Colback plays the ball to Cabral. Cabral with a shot here, but unfortunately his shot was pretty poor. I was trying to curl it, but for some reason he just completely messed that up and blasted it over the bar. But here, well, goalkeeper takes his goal kick once again. Larson does very well to win the header here. He comes to Altidore. Altidore plays a 1-2 with Ward-Prowse, and Ward-Prowse gets an assist as well. Altidore scores a beautiful goal here, and that's why we ended up winning 4-0. So I was very pleased there that we were still continuing our reign and still going in the FA Cup. As you know, we got knocked out of the Capital One Cup, and this is going to be the only cup that we've got chance of winning. So we're now approaching the end of this episode, so I really hope you enjoy the second episode of the day, and I hope to see you next time on whatever that episode might be. And that's it really. Bye bye. Yeah.